Crikey, don't get too close. This message could bite ya.
As we go into the future, the Earth will be very unstable for several hundred years. Just as life starts to rebuild, it may be threatened at every turn by Earth's violent forces. To survive for 25 years, one person would need to take about 20,000 pounds of food into the future. That's at 2.5 pounds of food a day. If you took sprouts into the future, you could cut your weight by at least half. If you just ate mung bean sprouts for 25 years, you would still need 3,000 pounds of mung bean seed just to live on bean sprouts. How are you going to handle tons of food when the water will be at least 100 feet over Mount Jefferson, which is 10,497 feet high? Most of you will not have the desire to survive, but what if you do? Do you have any clue how to survive? Your life depends on your knowledge of primitive survival skills, for within 24 hours we will be thrown into the Stone Age. Please understand, the Earth is going to violently destroy all life in 2012. Our only hope is to build the Ark of 2012. We need to unite worldwide with a people-powered attempt to save life on this planet. This needs to be people-driven, not a government slaughter. We, the people of the world, we need to come together as human beings and unite for the cause. A man ran into his house and told his wife the dam had burst. His wife said, "I must save my mother's pearls." A few weeks later her body was found. In her hands were a string of pearls. The dam is about to burst on you. Get prepared to run for your life. Educate yourself. Learn what you cannot eat. Find out what plants are poisonous. We are about to go to war. There will be no food in the city. So run for your life. Prepare a 40-pound backpack with 20 pounds of food in it. The other 20 pounds needs to be survival gear. You will also need a pack for your extreme cold Arctic gear. You will be putting on the Arctic gear when it is time to run. Just wait and see, we are talking hardcore survival, only a few shall survive. The Earth will lose 21 degrees overnight, and the sun will no longer be able to heat the Earth. Subtract 21 degrees from your coldest winter temperatures. We are talking minus 40 degrees below zero. You must learn how to survive and be prepared to face extreme cold temperatures. Extreme Arctic gear is essential to survive. You will surely die if you do not have the following survival items. 1. A good knife. 2. A personal water filter. 3. Extreme Arctic winter gear. 4. Knowledge of survival food. 5. The ability to start a fire in the pouring rain. Most of all, 6. The will to survive. Without it, nothing can save you. 7. Salt. You must have a pinch of salt in a pint of water every day. Run from the city. Food riots will terrorize every city. You will be killed for the food in your mouth. You may even be eaten in those final days. 6,000-year-old Sumerian clay tablets tell of Planet X and the beyond catastrophic events that happened on this planet. Pine needles and the inner bark of pine and maple trees are edible. Cattails are edible all year long. Acorns, about all bladed grasses, roots, stems and seeds are edible. Stay completely dry. When making the survival shelter, 4 foot of debris, sticks and leaves will protect you to 40 below zero. Do not wear cotton. Cotton acts like a sponge and will suck water up. It will keep you 10 degrees colder than the temperature you are in. Cotton will kill you. Striking a fire by laying 2 small pieces of wood, 5 to 6 inches around, and about 6 inches apart. Lay a 2-inch round stick across one end. Lean your kindling against the 2-inch stick. Stuff some tender pine needles will work under your leaning kindling. Light. Without the skills to build a fire, survival will be impossible. Survival pack. 40 to 45 pounds. Sheath knife, block blade knife, personal water filter, small saucepan and lid, small container of chlorine bleach, 8 drops per gallon to purify water, maps, compass, petroleum jelly and cotton balls. To start a fire in the pouring rain, waterproof matches, matches dipped in wax, an 8x10 roll of black plastic, or tarp, 20 pounds of mung bean seed, will produce you 140 pounds of sprouts. Nuts are high calories, and fat and light to carry. Cold weather pack. Your winter gear will weigh about 25 to 30 pounds. We are facing temperatures of at least 40 degrees below zero worldwide. You must learn the layering system, so as you heat up, you can remove layers of warmth, so you do not sweat. If you sweat, you will soon become wet, and as soon as you stop, the moisture in your clothing will freeze you. You will need 60 degrees below zero boots, and 40 degrees below zero socks, polypropylene thermals, ski goggles, at 40 below all exposed tissue freezes in 30 seconds, and face mask, balaclava, army issue mittens, or better, fleece trousers, and top, merino wool sweaters, good Carhartt extreme Arctic gear, coat, hat, bibs, and rain gear. You must stay dry. Can you run for your life with 40 pounds of gear on your back? Get in shape. Do your homework. Devour every survival book you can get in your hands. Note: cotton, it will kill you if it gets a little damp. Wool will keep you warm when wet. Don't get wet, overheated or sweat when you stop to rest. Hyperthermia will set in. If you feel dizzy and disoriented, you need to get up and build a fire immediately.